SoFi Stadium in what has become a really fun bowl game over the years, the Art of Sport LA Bowl, presented by Drunk. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. Bringing it back. Smacks him with the stiff arm. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Boise State Broncos offense will go on the attack first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl clip. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Rush is on him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, that is a picture-perfect start for this defense. Number one objective, get off the field even better. Third down, force them into a passing situation. You win, you hit the quarterback. Nice start by this team.
The Broncos will punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So the San Jose State Spartans offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting...
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking downfield, it's Tollefson. Here's the pressure. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We've got to rattle him. We've got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
The kick is on its way. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Makes the grab. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give them a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. With the catch, it's Bryant. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Gonna let it fly. Brings it inside the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Pulls and fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Thompson. It's complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He's got it on the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off the play fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Just keep slinging it. Caught. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Spartans are on the move. They'll go back to the ground. Gets it past the marker. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Runs through a tackle. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. He's looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And here comes the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. The field goal is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Hold and finds his man on the left. Guys, let's take just a minute and talk about Boise State. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple of dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who's very highly recruited, that is a massive win for this head coach.
Second down coming up. Off play action. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Operating in the red zone here on second down. A little screen to the running back. And he will score! Touchdown Broncos! Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. It out of the air. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Used the play fake, now to throw. Took a shot as he threw. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. Got the first down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The play action fake. Looking to scramble. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a second down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Spartans head quickly to the line.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big time.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Unloads it left. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
When you get in the red area, as a quarterback, you got to be dialed in. You got to be really sharp, really crisp. You have to play with great timing. The field is so shrunk. Everybody's got such a little area to cover. Fitting in tight windows is tough to do, and he failed on that play right there.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Pulls it in. It's Diaz. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Gonna run it. It's Richard. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. He'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab over the middle. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Bryant. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Broncos are on the move. They'll keep it on the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Bryant. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Broncos with the 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff from the gun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Touchdown Broncos! Quick strike through the air for the score.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They've gotten nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a...
Breaks into the open. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Spartans! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the defense, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Bates to grab on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. He's got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. He's looking to pass. Got it set up on the outside. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. Seizing an open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And the Broncos have their offense in high gear. Leaves it with the back. Quick spin on the line. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Got his man. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. They want to throw it. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Touchdown, Boise State! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And he put through the extra point.
San Jose State, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Power football with the run. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. The Spartans in the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Thompson. Quick strike complete. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to them. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute, throwing and running the football.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop down right now before the half? They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. It's caught. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Touchdown, Broncos! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead, and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
35. San Jose State, 7.
He'll return it. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, we figured we might get an LA Bowl that would have social media buzzing, and through 2 quarters of football, indeed, that is the case. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the finish of the LA Bowl.
The Broncos will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. And while that first half certainly wasn't what they had in mind, maybe a big comeback is in the offing here in bowl season.
Yeah, I think that's a nice way of saying they were awful in the first half. They were terrible. Bowl games, you wonder about motivation. One thing I know, they were clearly not motivated, Palmer.
No, they didn't look focused at all in that first half, David, but this is a team that has a ton of talent. If they can put it here together in the second half, they can close the season out with an exclamation point.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. He'll pull it on the read. Makes it past the marker. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Touchdown Broncos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
San Jose State, 7.
And here's the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking for a man. It's Tollefson. He's got it down the middle. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force 3rd and long, where you can bring in the nickel, Jesse, and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate, because if you're not, they've got ball hawks on the back end, and that errant throw gets picked.
Boise State ready to send up that offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Well, they were able to get a field goal, put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball.
Turning it on. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
The Spartans come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll leave it with him. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Worthy. Sweet cut there. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Trying play action. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Splits the uprights. Good. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. That's reeled in. It's Bryant. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Quickly complete. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead, and this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Gives it to the back on the draw. Got enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Broncos back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake, now to throw. The Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Off the play fake. On target. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He'll do it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Dropping back, it's Tollefson. He's going to throw deep right side. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. They just keep firing. Catch in the middle, it's Murray. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Scrambling away.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Spartans will call on their punt team. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. He leaves it with his back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Ford. Pulls it in. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They go to the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Running back searching for a hole. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. And it's right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. To the air on first down. They'll run the screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to throw, it's Tollefson. Pocket breaking down. It's complete on the right side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Spartans come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's the handoff. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Spartans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Fires to the wideout. Ball is dropped, incomplete, and that will do it for this one. You know, there's no real reason to panic when you think about it. We're just panicking every minute. But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistent.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped